Let's see what we get. Spellbinder. That's fine. I mean, we get another trigger when this dies. And we get another creature from their deck. Apparition. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you want to give me another trigger? You want to? Yeah? Oh my god, that was great. Hello gamers! Yes, today we are playing everyone's favorite strategy, which is of course our opponent's strategy. Yes, this is one of those decks that just steals everything our opponent has and we just play it for ourselves. Which, let's be honest, is probably one of the most fun things you can do in Magic. For us, of course, not for our opponent. For our opponent, it is pretty miserable, which basically is the whole point of Magic, to make your opponent as miserable as possible. So, I've divided our cards into some little piles, and let's go over them real quick. The first pile is, of course, the pile that steals our opponent's cards. And we have a couple of new cards in here, like Clone Crafter, which conjures a duplicate of a random creature card from your opponent's library into your hand. And you can spend mana as over mana of any color to cast that card. This doesn't actually take the card out of the opponent's deck. It just makes a copy of it, and you own that card. It's just a copy of your opponent's card. And the other new card is Gutmorn, Pactbound Servant. And when this enters the battlefield, each player discards a non-land card, and that includes us. And whenever a player discards a card during your turn, they choose another player. That player conjures a duplicate of that card into their hand. And again, it perpetually gains. You may spend mana as the mana of any color to cast this spell. So, I don't know if this card is actually very good, because we also give our opponent cards, which is usually a bad idea. But I have to say, the Death Touch is pretty good on this body. The rest of the cards are pretty self-explanatory. Tibalt Cosmic Impostor is a great planeswalker for our strategy, and especially the +2 ability, which lets us exile the top card of each player's library, so we get a card from both our deck and our opponent's deck, which is basically the main goal of what we're trying to do here. And of course we can spend mana as the mana of any color to cast those spells again. The next card is Siphon Insight from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. This card is pretty much a no-brainer. It is a lot of card advantage, also because of the flashback, because you can initially play this for 2 mana and then flash it back from your graveyard for 3 mana. And the last card is Xanathar Guild Kingpin. Now, this card is 6 mana, and I'm not sure if it will get to do anything, because, let's be honest, it just goes on the battlefield and immediately dies, or it just gets countered, or divided by 0, or you're just dead until that time in the game. Because 6 mana is a lot, and even though we do have ramp in this pile over here, I just don't think you can give up a sorcery speed 6 mana to play this and just have it dead. But we are going to try it, and hopefully we do get to play it. Probably in the later game, not on turn 6. Probably when we have a lot more mana with Key to the Archive and the Celestus, which are our ramp spells, and this little pile is our ramp pile. Key to the Archive is an amazing new card. Not only does it ramp you for 2 mana, but it also gives you a selection of cards from its spellbook the moment it hits the battlefield. And if you hit a time warp, you are doing it. You are a great gamer. As you can see, it has cards like Demonic Tutor, Doomblade, and a lot of other stuff that is great. It basically has all the Mystical Archive cards from Strixhaven, School of Mages. Now, this little pile right here is our control pile. Because our deck is so slow, and because we have to take our time and develop our mana and survive till the later turns to play our powerful spells, we really have to control out the early game with spells like Infernal Grasp, which kills a creature. That would probably be the end of us, and Divide by Zero, which slows the opponent down a lot and gives us access to our sideboard, which has some pretty nice lessons in it. And then we have cards like Burn Down the House and Midhook Massacre. Actually, this is probably better, because there are a ton of Planeswalkers in the meta right now, and Burn Down the House also hits those, whereas the Midhook Massacre only hits creatures. So this is our survivability / control pile. And the last pile is card draw. And we have discovered the formula, which is also a new card from Alchemy, which not only gives us 3 non-land cards, but it also ramps us in the form of reducing each spell in our hand by 1 mana perpetually. And the last card is Seagate Restoration. So, let's go play some games and see how we do. Can we actually get a win? Can we get a win? We go first. This hand is pretty great, actually. Nice curve, 2-3 and sweeper. Play this on 2. Divide something on 3. Concealing Curtains. Well, you're going to see my hand, and I'm going to see your library. We are not the same, so. Eldrifying Disciple. Interesting. Let's see what we get. Oh boy. So that is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I think we just get this, because Tergrid will just die to all the removal they have, probably. We keep this. Let's drop a Divide. Ooh, that is good. So here, play this on black and say go. Or we could make them discard. I don't think there is much point to that at the moment, so let's hold, probably divide something by 0, or Siphon Insight them. You did it. You hit me. How will I ever recover from that 1 point of damage? So, Siphon Insight, Haven, and Swamp. Let's take this. Let's play Key. Maybe I should have played this land and discarded this one to the Key. And let's get this Spark. And let's discard Grasp. Yeah, I don't think we need it. We have enough removal anyway. We have this Spark, Midhook Massacre, this can be removal for something small. This can kill this, basically. And maybe we could also kick it, actually. Do we have a small creature in here? No. We don't have our small little creature, the 2 mana one. Discard 2. Okay. You got me. Discard 3. Great. Just shame we don't have our little creatures to get back with Inscription. Ooh. That is good, because we don't have anything to discard, and our opponent has something to discard. So, let's see what we get. It's going to be pretty interesting. Village rights. That's pretty good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So let's play our land and actually no. I can have cards, then you can have cards. You just cannot have cards if I cannot have cards. Two can play this game. Oh my god, isn't it hype when you get to play this type of decks against the person that is playing them? I mean... And we also get this back. Oh my lord. They are in big trouble now. Big trouble. I hadn't even thought of that. But that is true. When someone discards a card during our turn, we get that card. So, looking pretty good here. Concealing curtains. Sure. Revealing eye. Yeah. Take that card. Alright. Opponent hits us for 3. We draw 2 cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we have a couple of options here. We can play Tibalt and start placing him and start getting cards this way. Or we could play Xanathar and hope he survives, which I don't think he will. And even if they target him, we can just village rights him. Is that a good plan? I don't know if it is. Let's just play you and you. Actually, we can get this. Yep, let's do it. And then it can hit our Tibalt, and we can play it and defend him. So that was pretty good. And then we can also sack it. And we can also, yeah, sacrifice it to the village rights. We are doing it. We are in this game. Opponent is thinking long and hard about their decision. Okay, we kill that to get 1 point of damage through the tables. I mean, I'm alright with that. That is fine by me. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's get... What do we have in the graveyard? Let's get this for Tergrid. Yeah, that's her name. And discard this, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Your go. Do your worst. Do your absolute worst. Gutmorn. No. Absolutely not. Yep. Alright, we have a game against Mr. Poof. Cool. Alright. We're going first. We have 2 lands, a turn 2 play, and some ramp. Yeah, we draw a couple of lands, and this hand is great. We just have to hope our opponent doesn't roll us over completely. And we're golden. Alright. Shambling Guest, of course. Man, I've played so much against this deck today. I am sick of them, honestly. This and Is It, or Jeskai, Izzet plus Jeskai is just crazy, and the meta is basically these decks and these decks, the sacrifice decks, which are either Rakdos or Mono Black or Golgari. I've also seen Golgari. Yeah. So we hit Nightwitch with our Clone Crafter, which is pretty nice, as we get access to our sideboard that way, and our useful little lessons. Environmental Sciences is probably going to come in handy here, since we have to curve out to 6 mana pretty well. Oh, do we kill them? Do we just kill all of these? Or do we hold on to Massacre? I think we hold on to it and then just play our Celestis and Ram. Alright. Opponent's turn. We could even play Key to the Archive next turn and ramp even more. And hold on to this for a later time, when they have a lot of creatures down. Hopefully they don't have, what's it called, Sanguine Brushstroke, I think is the name. Of course they have it. Oh my god, we have to sweep them now, or this is gonna get out of hand pretty quick. I mean, already they get like they get 1,000,000 blood tokens and 1,000,000 damage through the Blood Artist. So let's just hope we can survive. And this also deals damage when they sacrifice blood. So it's pretty bad for us. We are pretty high on life though, at the moment. Oh, this has 2 toughness too. This is rough. We do this and then we have 3 mana left over. No, I think we just hold off and play Key to the Archive. Let's just develop our mana. Time Warp. Time Warp. Yeah. I mean, can you really go wrong with this card? I don't think you can. Alright, what do we discard? Probably one of the Valkyries? Yeah. I mean, the Tibalt side is too expensive to have 2 of them, and the Valky side is just gonna die to everything anyway, so there's not much point in keeping 2 of those. So, let's end the turn, and pass it over to our opponent. Let's see. They do have Den of the Bugbear, but they don't have double red to activate it. Or 1 red, rather. They need 1 red and the red from the Bugbear, so basically double red. Alright. Alright. So here we have a couple of options. We have 7 mana. We just play Tibalt and go for it. I think we do. And exile this. Seems pretty good. Or we can exile it next turn. And this turn just blast him. We could play this, but I don't think it's that good. At this point, we have to put some sort of pressure on them, and this does nothing of that sort, whereas this does. So, let's see. Do they have a Soul Shatter ready to go and just completely destroy us? I hope they don't. If they do, it's such a blowout. Here, I don't really want to minus him, because he will get attacked by all of these and just die. I think we plus him and then kill this Nexer? Interesting. Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, we have the Massacre anyway, which will gain us 1 life from each creature that dies, so we're not in that dire straits. Cool. And we hit a land, which is pretty good. We have to curve out pretty great to have any chance at all with this deck. Like, we have 6 mana plays, 7 mana plays, and you can imagine how hard those can be to hit on curve. Alright. What is this leaf, by the way? It's pretty cool. It's from Strixhaven, probably. Yeah. Also, when we have Tibalt down, Time Warp just becomes so much better. Because with every turn you take, you get an extra Planeswalker activation. So, that's that. Another Brushstroke. Well, we're definitely killing one of these before the Sweeper. Because otherwise, we're just going to die. And now with each blood that they sacrifice, they drain us for 2, which is also pretty bad for us. So, let's go for this. Get one of them. Also, if we have it on our side, it balances out the drainage a little bit. And we get a little bit of life back. I mean, the opponent hasn't managed to pressure us that much so far, so we're in a pretty good spot here. Especially with the Time Warp. I mean, that was just an epic hit through the archive, key to the archive. Yeah, you can... Yeah, you can sacrifice those blood tokens. Oh my god. What is taking so long? Okay, so Time Warp, and then we have 3 mana left. So we can either divide something by 0, or we can Environmental Sciences. Let's do this first. And let's just Blood Artist and then sweep the board before they manage to damage us too much. The problem is, no, we have to exile this before we sweep the board, because otherwise they just get 4 blood tokens, and they have 5 in total, which means 10 life from these little buggers. So that means we're pretty dead. So let's not do that. Let's just play you, then exile you, and then sweep everything. Right? Right. Yeah, see? With every blood that they sacrifice, not only do they get the loot effect, they also get 2 damage to us and 2 life to them. So let's not have... Actually, we could divide by 0. No, I want to kill it. I want it dead. Dead. So now we can just... We play this first to get the blood tokens. Nah. I don't think it's worth it. So how much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. We have to do this for 2. So we can do this first. Yeah. and then mid-hook for 2. Great. Because it gets reduced by 1, so we choose 2 here, and we actually only have to pay 1 extra mana. So, click, 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 click. Oh my god. I have to change Blood Artist at some point. This is super tedious to do manually. Like, is there any world where you would point it at yourself? See how much life we get back from the Midwood Massacre and our own Blood Artist. It's pretty great. So here, what can they do? They can play LOL if they have that. They have a lot of mana, they have 7 mana. So, I don't know. Next turn we probably key again and hope to get something good. Approach would be good, Time Warp would be good, Tutor would be good. What else? Regrowth to get our Time Warp back. Okay, they kill Tibalt with their Den. So we probably kill that with a Field of Ruin next turn. Because it is a pretty big problem. Yeah. And we can also play Clonecrafter and hope to hit something good off their deck. Voldaren Bloodcaster. Interesting. Well, we definitely do this. Go get another blue. Now, how much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can play this, 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 and hold this open for the Bloodcaster, probably. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Oh my god, what is taking so long? You're just choosing a basic land. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Play this. Get... What do we get here? Day of Judgment? We have a ton of sweepers already. Let's get Putrefy, actually. And discard... What do we discard? I think we keep this for the life gain. And I think we discard... Actually no, let's discard this. We could also have discarded Putrefy. I mean, we don't really need it, but it is what it is. So, what do we get? A Night Witch. Great. That is a blocker for this one. And hold Divide open, or play the Bloodcaster. Let's hold Divide. I would like to learn some things. I'm feeling like a pretty good student today, so I would like to get some lessons today from my little sideboard. Oh my god. Another Brushstroke? No. Away with you. Enough of you. So here... It's either a Mascot Exhibition or Sciences, I think. Let's get sciences. Let's keep those lands coming. We do need them pretty bad. Oh my god, now with every blood they sacrifice they get 3 life from us. And... oh. I don't think we block here. We just don't want to give them the blood. Yeah. I think it's less damage this way actually. So, let's just do this. And get... probably exhibition from our sideboard. Yeah. Yeah, Massacre coming in clutch. Or clutch, rather. So here... what do we do? Did we steal their Blood Artist again? I think so. Yeah. I mean, their plan at this point is to kill us with the blood. But our little life gain from Sciences and the Massacre have been pretty great so far, and have stopped them from doing that. So here we play Sciences, and what else? Gutmorn? We could play Gutmorn and discard Putrefy. Yeah. The problem is they have so many low mana cards in their deck that they can just give us like a Shambling Ghast or a Night Witch, and we give them a better card basically. But it's fine. We have to try out the new cards. That's why we came here. So, I mean, the art on this is pretty cool. It looks like a Darken art. I don't know who this is. This artist, I mean. But it looks pretty ominous. It's pretty good art for a demon. I like his little staff. Oh, we get a Felstinger. That's actually pretty great. Although it does cost us life. Okay, what is our opponent thinking? They wanna sacrifice their blood? Is that what is taking them so long to decide on? Like, seriously, what is this? Hello? Opponent, Mr. Poof, you're going to be on YouTube. Alright, no attacks. Just to protect our little Planeswalker and our life total. I think it's much more important than just one little point of damage to their face. Deadly Dispute. Yeah, this combo is pretty crazy with the Deadly Dispute because you can sacrifice an artifact as well, and the blood tokens are the perfect thing for that, as they aren't really that useful otherwise, and you can turn them into card advantage and ramp. So, let's see what our opponent does here. Next turn, what do we do? We could burn down the house and make the creatures along with the Blood Artist. That is an option. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're just dead. We're just dead. We're just dead. Oh lord. Oh my god. They just drew 4 of the Sanguine Brushstrokes in the top, not even in the top half of their deck. So, feels pretty good. Yeah, feels amazing. Alright, we're playing against Kazuya with a certain avatar. Vampires again? Maybe? This hand is rough. It does have 4 lands, and actually the keys can fix the mana flood. So let's keep. We only have 1 Infernal Grasp though, so that makes me pretty worried. White. Oh boy. This is what we came for. This is what we signed up to do. Play against white. It's interesting, I haven't played against white today actually. Non-creature spells cost 1 more. So we can't cast this now, but we can on our next turn. Which is fine. It's not fine because we could have cast Divide by 0. But I think we will deal. So, let's kill you. And then probably key them. Add line. Oh boy, can we take another round of this? Can we do it? I think we have to. I think we have to take risks to win this game, so... Counterspell, Lightning Helix. Yep, let's get this. And discard... you? Actually, we can discard this and play it from a graveyard later, so... Let's see what they do. Add line. Redain, sorry. Well... we can... It's pretty good actually. We can... play you... Let's see what we get. Spellbinder. Okay, that's pretty good. Play you. Helix. You. And divide the red line in combat so they don't get the little token creature. So, let's see. We have 4 mana. We could play the Inquisitor Captain actually, and maybe we would have to build Cathar. That's fine. I mean, we get another trigger when this dies, so I don't really mind that. And divide you. Go get a exhibition. Yeah. Make little blockers for everything. Yep, it's pretty good. And then next turn, we can key, we can elite them, or we can Siphon Insight. Outline comes back. Of course. What? Who plays this card? Are you kidding me? Is this an actual magic card? No one plays this. Anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. We are doing it. We are so doing it. Discard you. Attack with you. We don't want to attack with these because they might see through it and block with this, and then we would have to kill our own clone crafter. So let's just attack with this and sweep them. And we get another creature from their deck. Apparition. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you want to give me another trigger? You want to? Yeah? Oh my god, that was great. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was awesome. So, we played our games and we are back. What do I think of this deck? Don't get me wrong, this deck isn't great. It is not tier 1. You will struggle to get to Mythic with it. However, it is a very fun deck to play, and that is what Magic is all about, in my opinion. And that is why I play it, at least. It is to have fun, and to do silly things, to steal our opponent's deck, and to play everything, and to destroy everything, and to get crazy with Key to the Archive and see what we get. Like, roll the dice and get one of these 15 crazy cards to play. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. I certainly enjoyed making it a ton. So give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and have a great day wherever you are in the world. Stay tuned for more videos. See ya!